Hello everyone. Right, carrying on with our Lavinia album, and I made this yesterday and I used the poppy stamp, which was the it's called Group Poppies, and I did this, and I thought, do you know what, because it's going on the back here as the spine there, I thought what I'll do is for the very back, I wasn't sure whether I was going to do anything on the back, but I thought I would continue the theme of that on the back. So this is how we're up to at the moment with our album. I want to stick a couple of butterflies on here, little butterflies. I did another one of these and I used my Eyes Ink Pearly inks, which were fantastic on black. And I like that, so I did that for the front. I know it's not Lavinia, but I just wanted a fancy front. And then we've done that for the front and that one for the back. So we're doing very well with our album. Okay, so we'll carry on with this. So this is sort of a continuation of this from the side to the back, which I think is nice. So if I sort of use that as a template for where I'm going with my sky, that's good. And I'm going to use my Distress Oxide. I'm going to start with a Rusty Hinge for it dark. To get that lovely sky, and I want a sunshine in here, so it's, you know, it's that lovely sunshine. So I'm going to pop that behind there, so it's just coming up behind the hill there. So just going across there with the Rusty Hinge. Everything will get blended in. And then I'm going to go with the Spiced Marmalade. Just above it. Like that. And then the Mustard Seed. Get my yellow brush. I like to keep my colour brushes separate, and you don't have to keep washing them, and they are sort of self-cleaning. You can just brush them on paper and it sort of self-cleans. So that's going across, and I'm going to blend all that in now like that. Mustard seed is quite vibrant, isn't it? It's nice that. And then I'm going to get my blue. And I'm going to use Faded Jeans. Just to go a bit of blue sky above. Like that. So as you can see, it sort of blends in like that. Get a bit of that yellow on there as well. That's it. So that's the blue at the top there. And then with the finger dauber, I'm just going to go where that sun is there. Just go round. There's a little bit of the ink left on my mask here, and I'm going to pop that back, so get rid of that as we've done before. Put those down there. I'm going to go back with my Spiced Marmalade, and I'm just going to flick out where that's beautiful sun is is rising over the meadow. Like that. And again, while I've got that little bit of fluff there, while I've got that little bit on my finger dauber, just going to go around that edge there, each side, where it's at its hottest, like that. And you see what a gorgeous sun. You know, this is a sunset and have a darker sky. I love doing the skies. Saw one the other day where it was really dark, but there was bits of orange through, and I thought we must have a go at that for one of our pages, which will be awesome. I've got the Rustic Wilderness for the grass, which is this one for the green. I'll just put my yellow in there, and I'll get my green, and I'm just going to go all over with that. This is watercolour paper, sorry, this is the Cardi paper again, so which is watercolour paper as well. So, and then I'm going to get my mask back again, and using my finger dauber again in the Rustic Wilderness, I'm just going to go up above it like that. For the grass that's on the edge, like that. And then, which is there, like that. Looks a bit darker, that, doesn't it? A little bit of darkness on there. I'm going to match up with that hill there and have that going down like that. You see? Gives it a lovely look, that, doesn't it? Really pleased with that. Very nice, that. And then I'm going to get my bundle sage. And if you want to get some of your ink off your brush, you just give it a really good clean like that on your paper. That's it. That's all you have to do. So I'll get the bundle sage now, and I'm just going to go over again with that, leaving the top a little bit light, and this just sort of puts a bit of, it's more of a yellowy green is bundle sage. You'll probably see that. Over there, a little bit of that over there. So we're all matched up now, aren't we? And I'm going to get my finger dauber that's got the yellow on, and I'm just going to go down here in sort of in the valley where the sun is shining, a reflection on those hills like that. That just gives that nice little bit of reflection to it, and that dimension to it. I think that's my okay, so I want to stamp the poppies now again. it's sort of going along in a nice line of poppies. Beautiful, these poppies. They really are. So that will sort of go at the side there. Push that up. Pop that to one side. And I'm going to use my mowed lawn. Versifying Clem, Shady Lane, sorry. Oh, get my head together. And I'm putting one a little bit further down there. And I'm going to use the leaves of it here. Just the leaves of it. So they're showing. Like that. See? And I'm going to use that leaf there as well. On there, so you can move it about and create your own things. I'll use the buds now, just going up there and just overhanging that poppy. And this one, I'm going to put it at an angle like that. If you haven't got the poppies, you can use any of the flowers or the grass or foliage, whatever you want. Pop that one down just above there. And again, I'm going to use those leaves that are on the other here. Just going to pop that there and just do the leaves. Like that. You see how it makes it nice at the back there. And then further up, I'm just going to do one of the poppies down here. The bigger poppy. Like that. I have got the fairy crook, and I just thought I might pop that in. This is good for putting the birds on, isn't it? For putting the robins on. That's nice. But I just wanted to add a little bit of interest in here. Just like that. Just a little bit. Like that. And you see. And then down here. It's an angle like that. which is nice, isn't it? And while I've got my stamping platform out, I'll just find my birds again. There they are, just get my birds. And on here, on that one, I'm just going to continue sort of up that corner there, as if there's another section of them flying across. Just in that little corner. There they are, can you see? And I thought of doing a pippin here, but I've also got that little cat as well, which I thought would be nice strolling out. You know how they go wandering off, these little kitties. And I thought I'd pop it on the hill there, as if it's wandering along. And it's out there having an adventure. And this is Mini Rune. There we are. That's Mini Rune. And I'm going to get my finger dauber, and I'm just going to ground him there and put a little bit of a shadow there, like that. And then we'll colour these in. So I'm just using an alcohol marker. This is the Spectrum Noir Illustrator. So I'm just going to go in with the red and fill in the red. These are sort of unopened poppies. And I think the red just sort of brings out the picture, doesn't it? I've got a ruby, which is darker, just to do a little bit of shading. Like that. And then my green, which is the camo green. And just going to sort of go up from the bottom, because it's always a green at the base, isn't it? Like that. And just shade the leaves in a little bit. They don't need much because they're so lovely as they are, aren't they? And I have some Pentel glitter pens. And just see if this will just sort of highlights. These are the Pentel glitter pens. They're called Hybrid, and you can actually colour with them, and then you can watercolour with them. Just use a bit of water and can you see? It blends. They're incredible. So just because the poppies can have a bit of a, as well as a red, a bit of a bronzy look to them. And that just sort of highlights them like that. And I've got a green as well, because it glitters as well as you use it. A bit of glitter. This particular one has sort of a blue in it as well, so gives it a bit of a blue look. You can see. Can you see? You go from green to blue to green to blue. Incredible. They do 2 sets in it, so I think you get about 6 in each set. Well, that's nice, isn't it? And what I did on the spine one, I used the Funky Fossil glitter. And let me just find my brush. Just get my brush. Here we are. Because I use a flathead one. I'm just going to go over that hill there and just continue that on. Just to give a little bit of a glitter look to them, to the grass. Give it a bit of interest. A little bit under Mini Rune, where he's been treading. Like that. And also just a little bit under the poppies here. Like that. And I've got the ruby slippers. It's called Ruby Slippers. Look at that. On the poppy. It has little hints of gold in it as well, which is brilliant. And on this one, I sprinkled some it's the Thirsty Brush confetti ink called Sunshine. It's from Stamps by Me. I just get the lid off. You just spray in a bit of water, like that. Go in with your fan brush and get it nice and thick, like that. Tap some off because I don't want it too thick. Do it from a distance. Okay. And it just gives it a little bit of interest because it shines. When it dries, it shines. Can you see that? Let me just take this paper away and get the album and flatten the back of it. Not to touch it too much because it's wet. But that will go on there, and that spine there will go on there. So when that's dry, I'll glue that on, take a picture, and that'll be nice. Well, I hope you've enjoyed that, and we'll continue on with our little, our lovely Lavinia journal. Thanks very much for watching. Bye bye.